in the booth.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about set and on the hill, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it is 2-1.
Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Now all even up. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start at middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Yelich throws right, bats left. 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Ball.
One out, bases empty.
Two to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marsh hauls it in, 2 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's inside.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
There's a swing and a miss. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
Sal Frelick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Sit him down.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air, right field. Chourio under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Bryce Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Wheeler back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Marsh makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1 just missed. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. No score here in the second. One down, base is empty. That one inside, and now it's filled up, 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, and he's safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hoskins at first, 1 gone. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Joseph Ortiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one missed.
1-1.
Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. That's a strike. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Let's go, Phillies!
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. He battles for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's ball 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, bro. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Left field. Frelick has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting 6, left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and a full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball one. That clips the corner. Swung on, popped up left side. Boom. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. On the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Wide to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Fastball for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. 2 outs. And that's inside, and a good at bat, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wheeler with a throw over. Yelich dives back in. Contreras takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Yelich goes. There's a ball.
That's inside.
Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Kicks and fires. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count. Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws out to first. That ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a strike on the outside edge. Out to short, finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
This is Bryson Stott. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Runner takes off. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Stop. Leads off second with one gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. Terang gets it to first. Got him.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied to right his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That one just misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. Now 1 and 2.
2 strikes to count.
On the ground, right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Next offering is down low. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And there's the ball. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't
Milwaukee,
exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Oliver Dunn.
Go ahead, run on base. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Shortstop.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Terrain.
This is Bryce Terang. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers leave them loaded, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Bouncer to Hoskins. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Caught looking his first time up. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Castellanos will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is out of play.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Harper, the runner at second with one away. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That's the third. Done. Throws across the diamond, and Castellanos is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, flied to left his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. And that's a little bit high. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Max Kepler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
First and second, 2 outs. And now, Max Kepler. And a base hit on the line. Here comes Harper around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jackson Chourio. Wheeler back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one outside, and it's 1-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. And the 2-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Phillies leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Goes down looking. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman,
Love coming to
Bryson
Citizens Bank
Stott.
Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now
guy at the
batting,
plate was not going to
center
help him out by
fielder,
swinging at something out of the
Brandon
zone.
Marsh.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time up. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
One ball, one
With the
strike.
big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Nick Mears, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hudson getting loose as well. That one missed. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now batting,
that's been part of his
shortstop,
career
Trey
since day one.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Nick
Milwaukee.
Mears will take
Number
over here.
25.
Still pretty early in the
Nick
ball game,
Mears.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing fouled off. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Bryce
Now
Harper.
batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So two in scoring position with one out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Hoskins. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now it's Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies,
Thinking he's got a
third
history of
baseman,
coming through
Alec
into big
Bohm.
spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And that misses. Ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Bruce.
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up. Hoskins. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Garrett Mitchell. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
In for a strike. 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross getting ready to go. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well. Mitchell stands at first with one out. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. Yo one. Foul ball. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Ortiz.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He is struck out and he is walked. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
52.
mound. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate is JT Real Muto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Now this is in the air down the line. Chourio sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low, and it's 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now for the Phillies. Misses outside. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Falling behind 2-1. And that one missing low. Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Marsh at second with 2 down. That one well upstairs.
2 strikes.
And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
In the air, right field. Castellanos hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jackson Chorio. Up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Here we go, defense. Come on now, Phil.
Strom, an all-star a season ago, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Rock 2-2 now. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That
for
pitch looked good,
catcher,
but you can't
William
hit it. It was just too
Contreras.
high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 1 for 3. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal
Ball one, no
second,
strike.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Inside, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Nope,
And that
that's foul.
drops foul. Outside, and that is ball
Take the break.
4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not what he
Now
wanted to
batting,
do there,
the center
Boo. That
fielder,
keeps this inning
Garrett
alive
Mitchell.
and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Matt Strom gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after
Now
this.
pitching
Out
for
of the
the
bullpen
Phillies.
for the Phillies, Orion
Number 50.
Kerkering.
Orion Kerkering.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI
batting,
single.
left fielder,
It's
Sal
4-2.
Freeman.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And now here is Sal Freeland. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in for a strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped up. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game. Kepler hustles it back in. Runner
Now
holds at
batting,
third,
the first
so just
baseman,
one across
Reese
on the play.
Hoskins.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Chance now to even this game.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, third
And the Phillies
baseman,
manager
Oliver
making his
Dunn.
way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Orion Kerkering is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching. for
Pitching
the
change
Phillies,
here. Jose Alvarado.
Number 46.
These are the spots relievers
Jose
really make a name for
Alvarado.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 outs, bases full. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. That's too low. And that's ball one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Castellanos on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. Runner around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing
of
the bat in this ball game. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. There's a strike. Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 6-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside, 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed.
When we get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the tying run is on base.
Third baseman.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. He's got it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yoel Payams will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher on here, Jared
Number
Koenig.
47.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Max
Now batting,
Kepler.
left fielder.
You know, this is kind of a
Max
tough matchup as a left-handed
Kepler.
hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first offering is not close. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. And delivers outside. Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here is Bryce Terang. Alvarado back to work. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Jackson Chourio.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Christian Yelich. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Marsh in position, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Tanner Banks on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, left side. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side. Hoskins handles the chance. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One down. Phillies down a run. Stays alive. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
High fly ball out towards left center. Out number 2.
Now batting, center.
Pinch hitter coming on, Weston Wilson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
On the ground at first, Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 5. Johan Rojas. Into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. So digging in,
Leading
Sal
off for
Frelick.
Milwaukee, left fielder Sal Frelick.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Ruiz also getting ready. And he'll shoot. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
This to third. Boom. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ground ball right side. Stop. Over to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as it remains a 6-5 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Back to the top of the order now. And now Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
1-run game, bottom 9. That's off the inside corner. 3-1.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell moving under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, First baseman.
Last chance for the Phillies. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The Phillies down to their final strike. And that is downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a little roller right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.